folks. We're here just west of Lake Placid in the Adirondack High Peak area of New York. Got here late yesterday. It took us 8 hours to drive here from eastern Massachusetts. We went out and checked out the ADK Lodge, where we'll be starting our backcountry adventure tomorrow morning. I wanted to check that all out, parking, get some advice on the trail, and very nice people there, very helpful. We found secure parking, even though we have to pay for it, but at least it's secure. We don't have to worry about it leaving it on a side dirt road somewhere. So we're here at Meadowbrook Campground, State Campground, west of Lake Placid, and one campsite over from us is the trailhead to Scarface Mountain. So that's our goal today, is to just kind of stretch ourselves, half pack, and we're going to do it's a 5 miles up and back, so it's going to be a 10-mile hike, elevation at 3,100 feet. Be a good warm-up. Our packs are at 20 pounds, I believe, so we took a lot of stuff out, but there's still, still stuff in there. So let me show you on the map here where we are. Gotta get my bearings here for a minute. Where are we? Here we are here. Okay, here's Lake Placid right here. All right, so if you can get to Lake Placid, come up 87, then take 73. Beautiful road. A lot of trailheads over here yesterday, and there were like 50 to 75 cars on each trailhead. That would be Saturday that we came up. This place, you do not want to hike this place on a weekend. It is a freaking zoo. So that's why we opted to start it Monday. And right about over here, there's a nice outfitter. Just after you leave Keene, the center of Keene, Vermont, there'll be an outfitter. Adirondack's Outfitters, I believe. They're on the right-hand side. Great place. Really nice. They had everything from ice climbing, rock climbing, all your backpacking gear, all the stuff that you haven't seen at REI, they had it here. I mean, real nice place. We continued on through Lake Placid, had lunch there yesterday, got to our campsite over here, and here's the trailhead to Scarface Mountain. And that's our plan. So we'll do that today, and we'll have our base camps down here. Here's our base camp where we are right now. So we'll come back here tonight, take our showers, and then that's it for the week. Tomorrow morning we'll head down here. This is the ADK Lodge right here. We're gonna come down this road here. This is real nice. We have secure parking. Everything's here too. Showers, tent sites. But anyway, we're gonna be doing this loop here. It's about a 25-mile loop. That's if you don't do side trails. Right along here. We're gonna continue. Then we're gonna go up. We got Marcy Dam. Then we have Marcy Mountain right over here that we're going to do on the side trail. We're going to do a base camp here, one of these lean-tos. Then we're going to go up and do Marcy Mountain. That mountain is, elevation on that's 5,400 roughly. So it'll be a nice climb. And then we'll come back down. And then we're going to do the Avalanche Lake Trail. And then we're going to be into here to maybe do a couple of more summits. Here's another one over here called Phelps Summit, 4,200 feet. We might do that one. And then we have some other lean-tos. A lot of places are camping here. So that's all next week. We have 7 days to spend in this whole circle, but we have 6 days of food. So we'll see how that works out. All right, we're ready. We're packed. We're gonna hit Scarface Mountain today first, and let you know later how we make out. Alright, we've been walking about a quarter mile down these tracks, and said follow the markers. So we finally found the marker here. Scarface Trail. I'm not sure where this here trail actually starts. It must be off of 83 down the road from the campground. And the campground has its own little trail that brings you to the tracks, and then we have to follow the tracks down to here. So here we go. Now we're actually on the Scarface Trail. We just had an episode with bees. Hannah got her nose in a hornet's nest, and they were flying all over. Luckily, I didn't get stung. I'm highly allergic to bees. I carry 2 EpiPens, but they were all over her, stinging her. She seems to be, we'll have to keep an eye on her. She seems to be okay right now, but, oh man, always something. Okay, so, a little overcast. They're saying 10% chance of showers. So let's see how this trail is. Oh man. I keep thinking I'm getting stung. I keep feeling little things on my legs, but it's just my brain playing games with me. I'm paranoid of bees. Okay. Check you later. Well, we're a mile in. Excuse me. We're a mile in. Hannah's doing very well. We're going leashless on this day hike, just because we're the only ones on this trail. There's nobody here. Even the book said very frequently used. And the reason for that is we're trying the e-collar. She's a great hiking dog, but she's a lab. She's a hunting dog. And it's just instinct that she picks up a scent and just follows it. Rabbit, bear, deer, whatever. And she has a habit of running up ahead of us. I love dogs, but when dogs come at me running full steam down the trail, I still freak out. So that's why we used to keep her on a leash, so that she wouldn't do it to others. And but it was dangerous for us. I've gone over a few times because I've gotten tangled in it, and she's got wrapped me around with the leash. And so we opted to try this e-collar, and this is it right here. It's got 3 buttons. These 2 are the electronic shockers. This one here is a vibrator. That's the one I use all the time, as a vibrator. When I first started, like the first 5 or 10 minutes, I think I had to use the zapper once or twice just to get her attention, to say, hey, this is serious now, listen. And this is really a second day using it, other than training around the house. I took her on the trail back home for an hour one day. 5 minutes in, she was perfect, just like this, right beside me. I don't let her go ahead of me. She knows it now. She will not go ahead of me, or she gets a warning, which is a vibrate. And if she continues to go, which she hasn't yet, but if she did, she would get the little zapper. But we haven't had to go that route because she's pretty smart. So, but stubborn. That's why we had to go with this e-collar. But I'll tell you, I should have done this years ago. What a nice tool. I mean, she is just so well behaved now. She knows, she knows that we don't have to be tethered to get our message across. And look at her. Henna heel. See? That's all I got to say. Nice and calm. She knows. And just thought I'd pass that on to you people that have dogs. I got mine at LL Bean. It's the M300. And they have a lifetime replacement policy or satisfaction policy. So that's what we try to get most of our gear from LL Bean. Great people there. So if you're having trouble with your hiking dog and you want to keep your dog from running way up ahead of you and getting wrapped up with a raccoon or skunk or a rabid fox, and you're not going to be around to help because your dog is 1/8 of a mile up the trail from you, this is the way to go to keep it under control and with you without actually having to be tethered. So give it a try, and I'll let you know at the end of the day if we had any issues. Well, we did have one issue. I let her meander to the side a little, 20 feet, that's it, in case she's got to pee or poop. And then I let her meander behind me a little bit, which she never does. But other than that bee incident earlier today, where she rustled up a beehive along the railroad tracks, she probably would have done it anyway if she was on a leash, because that beehive was like 2 feet off the trail in the ground. And she was sniffing at it, doing something, and she got them all stirred up. So, other than that, henna heel. There you go. That's it. Instinct. It's going to take a while, but instinct is going to be for her to lead the pack. And that takes a while to break that in her. That's just something that's, that's a habit. But it's nothing. She's not like running out of sight and not listening to me, so we don't have that problem. All right. Well, as you can see, the trail, it's so far pretty good. There is a section which we're going to have steep inclines when we get closer to the summit, but that's another 3.5 miles or so in. So, all right, later. Okay, after a very challenging section, including trees crashing down across the trail after we had passed, we made it up here.
So dramatic.
Well, really, it's true. We heard a tree come crashing down like 20 feet behind us right after we passed the trail. It was like that. We could have been on the trail and been underneath that tree. It's not dramatic. It actually happened. But here we are. We're about 8/10 of the way up on Scarface Mountain here, and we were told that the best view is before the summit. This must be it, because this is a nice view right here. And you can see the clouds are still hanging a little low. Had a real just light drizzle a few minutes ago, and then after that the sun popped out for a minute. But you can see the clouds are here. They're promising a better day tomorrow. Actually, the next 3 days they're promising sun. I'm hoping it comes true. But here are the high peaks of the Adirondacks. I believe we are facing southeast right here. So southeast would, I'm not even going to guess where the mountains are, where we're going to be tomorrow. Let me see, that could be, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I know we're facing southeast, so here's the view, very nice. And here are the two little comrades that followed me. Hannah, what, I gotta say it again. She's like a different dog, totally different dog, off the leash, right beside me within 2 feet. E-collar, so I know Donna says I'm going to get hate mail and all this kind of stuff, but I don't know, I'll tell you, it worked. And I didn't have to use a shock collar. Occasionally I had to use the vibrator just to give her a little warning, like, hey, you know, snap out of it, listen to me. And it worked, it really worked. It's not being abusive. It worked. So that's it. I'm done with that rant. Okay, I think, ooh, that doesn't look good over there though. There could be some rain coming out of those clouds right there. And which way is it going? It's drifting away from us. What do you want to do? I guess we'll continue. We're almost to the top. We're going to continue here and just see what's up there. We were told nothing, but I have to see it for myself. All right, folks, this is our warm-up hike for what's coming this week. All right, out. Okay, we made it. Here's the summit right here. There it is. 3,058 feet right here, right on that rock. All right, and this is the summit of Scarface, and we do not have a view, so they were right. Actually, we got a little peek of one right here. But that's it. That's all we have. That's it, folks. Just trees. Nice place to have lunch. Actually, I see a little lake. Nah, not a lake. It's a clearing in the clouds, right smack over there. I don't know if you can see it. Anyway, just to prove that we were here, here it is, Scarface. And now we got to head back down. We got that quarter-mile stretch that was really, really tough. Mentally, not tough physically, it was mentally. It was kind of on the border of dangerous. So, a couple of weeks ago, oh, the sun's popping out, yay! Now we're leaving, the sun pops out, okay. We were on a trail in New Hampshire, the Wilderness Trail, and we had some surveying tape. Well, we had to use it here too, because we found another way to come up here that was a little safer. And what I did is I hung tape so that we'll find our route back down. And that actually worked very, very well. So just keep that in mind. Grab some orange fluorescent surveyor tape. Keep it in your pouch. Keep it in your pack. So if you come to an area where it's questionable, leave yourself a marker. You can take it back with you on your way back down the mountain. I've been doing that occasionally, and it helps with your return trip. All right, I'm going to put the phone away. It's going to get slippery here, and I don't want to drop it. Okay, well, maybe I can wait a few more minutes. It's this is an area here that's very technical. Like I said, it's all granite with moss on it, trees on it, but the roots are they're like an octopus, just spread out on this granite. Not much holding them there. And that was, it looked like almost like they had an avalanche. it was technical, very technical coming up. I like that though. So, all right, we will see you tomorrow because we're checking off for the day. We did our little warm-up hike, 5 miles. We did it in 2 hours, and we're on our way back down to the base camp. We'll pick up tomorrow and head for the Adirondacks Lodge trailhead area. Okay, all right, see you folks.